So here's a thread that you'll see some of these things to good effect. So it just shows you the randomness. So we were going to be meeting. So we're going to be meeting at 7 o'clock. So the top part here, I just started to add in some banter, if you like, into my text. So she said, "This is where we're going to meet." It was an area where I didn't know, so I couldn't take charge. So she suggested the place. And I said, okay, I'll be wearing a rhododendron in my lapel. Again, it's just, banter. It's completely bizarre. It's most people say, oh, as a joke, I'll wear a carnation, or I'll have the Times under my arm. So it was just slightly banter, completely random. I'll be wearing a rhododendron in my lapel because it's ridiculous. Of course I'm not going to be. So she replied with, should I bring my gloves? And I guessed around that it was maybe something to do with working on my rhododendron. God knows, I don't even know why she said it, but that wasn't the point. So then my kind of flirtatious, well, it depends where you're going to put them, ... On my hands, call me old-fashioned, but it's supposed to be very cold this weekend. So again, a kind of a daft response. Don't they have an indoors at this place? Well, they have both, actually. And then she broke the rule of one, which she very often does, actually. And then her next one was, well, anyway, I thought you were outdoorsy. I just wouldn't have been prepared with my thermal pants on if I hadn't known. So again, a bit of a daft response, and again, a little bit out of the ordinary. So no thermals required. But considering you're a little frosty, I'm assuming you'll be wearing. So I meant wearing thermal pants. And again, this is a bit of a challenge to her. When I first started communicating with her, she was very, very aloof. Her profile was, I'm not looking for idiots, I'm only looking for highly intelligent guys. And she's a very, very good-looking girl. So basically, I was really playful with her from the out. So I'm bringing this back up again. So I said, hey, look, because considering you were a little frosty, so I'm now kind of challenging her again. I'm saying, because she's brought up this whole cold theme. I said, hey, look, were you a frosty? And I've left it on a kind of cliffhanger, so the three ellipses. So she's replied in banter, my Ice Queen outfit, of course. Good idea. And then again, she's breaking the rule of one. She's replied almost straight away, I'm not frosty, cautious maybe. So she's trying to defend herself to me. Actually, I missed one out of here. Actually, no, here it is. So this is the one. And then, in fact, she broke the rule of one. She then sent me the third email, which said, I'd only been on POF a few hours, and you already told me to go back to watching X Factor. Lol. So she's laughing. And that was, of course, we were watching, I can't remember, I think it was a Sunday night, and we were having the first conversation, and she was very, very aloof, and I was sending her email. She'd reply, but they were literally like 3-word replies. So after about 3 or 4 of these, I sent her an email, and I just basically laid it on the line that I wasn't going to have it anymore. I said, hey, look, if you're just looking for some idle amusement to pass your time, then I suggest that you just turn on ITV and watch X Factor, which is a program in the UK, because I'm not here for your idle entertainment. So I hope everything goes well for you, and and I hope you enjoy the X Factor. And then I left it so basically is, hey, look, I'm here to communicate with you. If you're not going to work harder at sending me 1 or 2 or 3-word responses, then I'm not going to get involved. And just said, hey, look, don't waste my time, go back to watching the X Factor if you want idle enjoyment. And as soon as I did that, she did an about turn and started engaging with me, and she was then taking the lead. So I just put, elephant memory, you were playing hard to get though. So again, I'm following that playfulness up. So excuse me if I'm a little chilly. My brain is like a court stenographer, it's curse. Again, only online just a few hours, still didn't really know what the protocol is. So again, breaking the rule of one, 3 texts there, and she was apologising to me for her behaviour. But the reality is, didn't know what the protocol is. There was no protocol because I was completely different on the internet dating site than she'd ever come across. So then a little bit further on down the conversation, we're arranging to meet and she said something. I said, "What, you mean you haven't been keeping track?" I can't remember what I was thinking. It was about my. She said, "Where do you usually go drinking or clubbing?" And I said, "You mean you haven't been keeping track?" The inference is that she's following me or she's spying on me. You're fired as my personal assistant. It's bad enough when you wear those short skirts to work, but this is too much. And again, that's one that I've given you. She said, "Oh, but it goes so well with my hard hat and boots. I want a tribunal." So she's responding now. Right, I think we can make a compromise as long as you do away with the skirts. So again, it's almost sort of a sexual innuendo there, but she's not quite sure. So I'll get my Amish outfit cleaned and ready. So I've replied there, and I made a mistake there with my spelling. So I don't want you, it should have been, don't want you spending money, just do away with the skirts, smiley face. So again, slightly sexual innuendo. That sounds wrong, lol. So then she asked me a question. Any other rules and regulations I need to be aware of? So any other rules and regulations I need to be aware of. So I replied there with, here's my rules and regulations. Number 1, no negativity whatsoever. Outrageous fun is essential. Outrageous flirting is essential. No bad breath when you're kissing me and I sleep on the left side of the bed. So you see how I ramped up the flirtation, like that straight away. So this is like the most flirtatious, or the setting the scene. So no negativity whatsoever, setting the scene that we can have a good time. I'm not a negative person. Outrageous fun, hey look, we're really going to enjoy this. Outrageous flirting is essential. So I'm setting the scene of what's going to happen on our date. No bad breath when you're kissing me. So I'm saying, hey look, it's not an option, you better not have bad breath when you're kissing. And it's banter, it's flirting, and it's challenge at the same time. And then the huge leap is I sleep on the left side of the bed. So her response is number 1 to 4, check. 5, not an issue, as I'll be on the train. And that's where I decided to leave it. I could have jumped in with both feet then and really grabbed hold of it like a dog with a bone and said, "Oh, are you sure?" But I left it, and I just kind of reverted back. And you are allowed to wear that short skirt and boots, as we won't be in work. I was planning on it, and I'm sure I can find something date appropriate. Bang. So, a very flirtatious conversation, and it's very, very easy to do. So guys, this has been one of the longest modules, so we're probably close into about an hour. But if you take the concepts from this video, your flirting is going to go huge through the roof, and you'll be engaging with girls in a level that you've never engaged them with before, and they won't know why, but they will find you unique, mysterious, challenging, fun, and they will be asking you out on dates. They will be chasing you, asking you out on dates, and you'll have more dates that you know what to do with. So guys, put all of this into practice, and I look forward to hearing about all the results.